覚悟してろよ。行くぜ。
Welcome to Worldbreaker Coo's Reviews. I'm your host, Worldbreaker Coo, and today I'm showing you two Halo figures for the price of one. We're going to start with my favorite one, but barely. This is the 6-inch scale, 1/12 scale Master Chief from Jazewares. I think they changed their name to Wicked something now. I threw away the boxes, so I don't have it anymore. But this is their Master Chief. You may have seen some reviews for this already by now. But let's just go over his accessories real quick. He comes with a couple of open hands, which is nice. He also comes with a couple of fists with a really strange fist. Like, this is not the fist you would knock somebody out with. You know what I mean? They're not as balled up as I'm used to seeing. So I don't know about that. But, you know, still nice they have them. And then like these little two hands here, so maybe you can contact Contera. What's the name? Contera? I can't remember. Put in the comments. I can't remember the chick's name, the blue chick that's always been by his side. I was a huge Halo fiend growing up in college, in the military. So I played more Halo than I can even imagine. Conera, that's her name. So I played way too much Halo. So I had to get this game, or this character, to add to my collection. And I must say, his scale is freaking nice. Look at that. Marvel Legends Stan Lee. Love that. Put one more in here with Cable. A nice scale. He also comes with a pistol, which is nice. Very clean. And he comes with this assault rifle. I think this is the BR. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I played Halo. I think the last Halo I really played was 4. Yeah, I had 4. And I beat 4. It wasn't the same after the license was gone. Once Bungie let them go to Microsoft, it just went kind of to hell. I mean, it was all right for a while here and there, but I really do miss the previous one. So, yeah. He can hold his weapon fine. It looks like it's a little bit small or undersized, so that's a problem. But I do like that there's storage on the back for this weapon. There's a hole there. You just screw it on in. I like that. As far as articulation goes, I'm going to say the bad thing in the room, there is no real waist swivel or waist articulation. For me, that's not the end all be all because everything else is there. He can kick relatively well. He can bend his knee really well, even though it's ugly. He's got toe articulation. That's nice too. He's also got some butterfly joints, and these are really strange. So you can see they go in and out there. That's some good flexibility, to be honest with you. I like that a lot. And they can go up. I'm just not going to raise it too high up because I saw some reviewers do it, and this has broken off. I don't want to go that far up, so I'm not going to do it. But needless to say, they can go pretty high up without breaking, but no thank you, okay? So the articulations there, the wrists are pretty good. The head can go down that far, up about that far. That's nice. I think one of the things that really kills it for this figure is it's just grimy. What I mean by that is if you look at the shading on here, there's shading throughout this entire figure. Gives it that war-torn look. And then, you know, the visor, that shininess is so unique to Halo. It's just, I love it. I love it. I mean, this is one of my favorite figures I've owned this year, and it has a nice weight to it. Not a McFarlane weight where, you know, it's kind of not really bendable or moving or able to be moved. It's just a nice weight. It's different from Marvel Legends. It's in between Marvel Legends and a McFarlane as far as touch. They also went, you know, with the love because you can also flip this part around and you can use this to hold his pistol. So I love that added touch because they didn't have to do that. In fact, from what I'm hearing, this is the only figure that does that in the line so far. So you can have his pistol at his hip. And I'll tell you right now, I was a gangster with this pillow back in the day. You did not want to see me on Halo 1, 2, or 3, especially 2 and 3. I was a real beast. But yeah, it's nice. It's nice. I do like the figure. I think it's a freaking phenomenal figure and a must-have if you even casually liked Halo. If you're an action figure fan completely, I think you kind of have to owe it to yourself to get this figure because it is very nice. Like the accessories and like everything that it comes with. So let's end it there for Master Chief because I told you this was a double review. So I'm also going to bring in the smaller 3.75-inch figure. And again, they nailed it with the look, likeness. He's dirty and scuffed up. He feels so much better than some of these other 3 3/4-inch figures, like the Jurassic Park line. And I feel like that still works because he's a freaking Spartan. It's a nice figure. The articulations, again, phenomenal. Especially for the size, although he can't really bend his arms, I don't think. No. I mean, it feels like there's something there to be bent, but I have not figured it out. And I literally watched one video online with one guy. He broke his right off the bat. He broke his foot. So I heated mine up so I can get mine to work because as soon as I saw him break his figure, I was like, I'm not buying more than one of these things. This is probably the only 3 3/4 figure I'll buy. So I don't want to have that happen. And this is the one that comes with the Warthog. It's a $30 set. It does not come with that. It comes with the... One second. Sorry about that. Let's just bring the damn Warthog in. It comes with this bad boy. Ugh. And I'm having trouble getting the gun out. There we go. Again, we see that battle rifle. Looking nice. And it stores on the back just like the other Master Chief, except it's reversed on how it fits on. So he can hold it fine. Actually, he holds it better than that figure, to be honest with you. Just slide it on in. Of course, while I'm doing a review, everything's harder. There we go. He holds it a little bit better than the other Master Chief, and you can't get it across his chest. And hold it like that. There we go. Looks good. I dig it. Do you dig that? Okay, so we got two Master Chiefs, like his little son. And then we got the Warthog. I'm going to have to zoom out for this Warthog. This Warthog is just amazing. The paint, the scratches on this thing, they painted the inside of it. When was the last time you saw some paint on the inside of a vehicle? It's paint everywhere on the gun, on the barrel, scratches. United States Marine Corps or Space Corps. Excuse me. And then you got the gas on the back that you can take off and clip on. All of these come off. This is where they store, in case you're wondering, because instructions did not have that. The wheels come off in the package. You have to put those on, and the gas. This is the only one that stores on the side like that. But the peg works rather nicely up there for Master Chief, and it slides rather well. So I'll show Master Chief inside, and we'll finish this up. Now, for point of reference, Master Chief's a little big in here, but he should be because he's a freaking Spartan, and they were made for humans. So I think he sits in there well. Then you've got these figures. Any figure that's smaller than Master Chief is really going to look a little small in there. I couldn't even get Chris Pratt's character to grab the steering wheel because he looks like a little child in there, like he needs a child seat. So there's that. But I think these guys look even better on top. Let me do that. Yeah, I think they look a little bit better up top. Although the holders are really tiny. See how tiny those are for him to hold on? I don't like that. But besides that, I mean, he sits up there firm once you peg him in there. But I'm just impressed by the detail of this thing. The detail overall for this vehicle is just nice. Now, this barrel does not rotate very well inside. Once you stick this thing in there, it doesn't really move. So just keep that in mind. You can move it, but it's a little stiff. Okay, so I would rate the Master Chief, I would rate a 9 out of 10. This other guy, I'd rate a 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Peace and Master Chief.